MIREILLE Enos Obsession Queen, The Killing. Season 1, Episode 3. Forensic Character Profiling, Qyltora. Sarah Linden does not carry a gun as her primary weapon. She carries an obsession. And unlike bullets, obsession never runs out. Most detectives investigate murders. Sarah Linden climbs inside them. She lives in them, sleeps in them, breathes them, feeds on them. By Episode 3, Rosie Larsen's murder is no longer a case. It has become a parasite attached to Sarah's soul. The woman the case ate alive. At first glance, Sarah appears exhausted, quiet, reserved, emotionally controlled. That is the camouflage. Beneath the surface is a psychological predator capable of sacrificing nearly everything for the hunt. A fiancé, a normal life. One by one, they are dragged to the altar and offered as sacrifices to the God she truly worships. The truth. The peephole. When she arrives at the school basement crime scene, the monster wakes up. Holder sees blood. Holder sees evidence. Sarah sees something darker. A tiny hole in the wall. An eyeball-sized opening. A predator's window. A hidden observation point. A place where someone could watch without being seen. Most people walk past it. Sarah doesn't. Because Sarah's mind naturally gravitates toward darkness. The boss already knows. When their superior arrives, he doesn't seek out Holder. He seeks out Sarah. That moment reveals everything. Everyone already understands who is really running the investigation. Holder is a detective. Sarah is the machine. The boss knows Holder can chase clues. Sarah can chase killers. When he pressures her to stay, she barely resists. Because the decision was already made. The second she saw that peephole, Rick lost. The second she smelled fresh evidence, Seattle lost. The second she felt the case pulling her deeper, her future became expendable. The phone call autopsy. Most relationships die loudly. This one dies quietly. Sarah calls Rick. Another delay, another excuse, another promise, another week. The future she keeps talking about never arrives. Then comes the fatal moment. I love you. Silence. No response. Nothing. The pause hangs in the air like a corpse suspended from a hook. Rick heard her. But Rick has reached a horrifying realization. Sarah loves him, but she loves the hunt more. The silence becomes a death certificate. The relationship is no longer bleeding. It's entering rigor mortis. The hospital predator. Then comes the hospital. One of the most disturbing moments in Sarah Linden's psychological profile. The janitor lies in critical condition. Machines pulse. Monitors scream. Death circles overhead like a vulture. Most people would see a dying man. Sarah sees a closing door. And Sarah hates closed doors. She slips into the room. Soft voice. Gentle movements. Calm eyes. A comforting presence. The perfect disguise. Because what stands beside that bed isn't a caregiver. It's a hunter. A hunter disguised as compassion. She begins extracting information while the man's body is collapsing. The machines grow louder. The alarms grow faster. Life is slipping away. Sarah doesn't stop. Because every second matters. Every answer matters. Every clue matters. The dying man matters only because he possesses information. That is the terrifying reality. She isn't cruel. Cruel people enjoy suffering. Sarah simply views suffering as irrelevant when the truth is on the table. The real monster. The greatest twist of Episode 3 is that Sarah is hunting monsters while becoming one herself. Not a killer, not a villain. Something more tragic. A person consumed by purpose. The same obsession that makes her brilliant is slowly devouring every healthy part of her life. Rick feels it. Jack feels it. Everyone close to her feels it. The closer they get to Sarah, the more they discover there is already someone else in the relationship. The case.